Okay, welcome guys. We should be live now. We are going to be going into the third trailer for the Halo TV series. Again, I've got no clue what this one will look like. All I know is that this will be the final trailer we see before the actual TV show releases, which is in 9 days now. 10 days for some of you guys in America.
Welcome guys. We should be live.
So, yeah, just making sure that's working. So, unfortunately, not unfortunately, so I've heard good and bad things. So yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm just hoping for the best here. Really, with the Halo TV show, it's either gonna be a mixed bag, or it's gonna blow us all away. So yeah, we'll see. We're gonna get into this. I want to say welcome to all you guys first. Let's take a look. Honorable mentioner, what's going on, mate? Purified, changed my mind. Chief Master, Boomsticks, what's going on? Spiky Spark, what's going on? 10 days away. Yeah, JPK Productions, welcome guys. Great to see all of you. Drop a like on the stream, guys, if you're happy about this, excited about this, or if you've already watched it and you thought it was good. I am excited. I think the visuals look great. It's the story. If the story can be good, we'll be sold. But yeah, okay. Let's get into it. I guess let's get into it. Alrighty, Little Ducks, hey, hello, what's going on? CT General, what's going on? Toxic Halo, welcome guys. Dizzy, what's going on? Hey, welcome guys. Alright, we're going to jump into this now. Please be good. Please, we need a win right now. Like, us Halo fans need a win. Let this be good. Let this be good. Okay.
Silver team, on me.
The voice. Okay.
There's something out there, just beyond our reach.
It's like opening your eyes. For the first time, I've been living in the dark.
Your rage blinds you.
Rage is all I have left.
I mean, the cinematography looks great from what I can see. Visuals look... Alright. Elites look great.
What else are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything.
I've heard she's great in the show as well.
What's the point in saving humanity if we're gonna give up our own? I'm interested in finding a way to be less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
The truth could bring us all down.
They look pretty badass.
There is something within us. Something sacred. Something worth protecting.
That sounds like Chief's voice. Oh, woohoo. That Prophet looked good.
Silver team, on me.
It's the voice. It's just the voice. It's the voice. That's a cool shot. That's a sick shot.
We're all we have now. It's just us.
That's a pretty cool shot. I think that voice needs to grow on me. But yeah, no, like yeah, I think the voice needs to grow on me. But that's all in all, that trailer is much better than I was expecting. I think the Prophet looks fantastic. Like, we'll go back to that Prophet real quick. I don't know if that's Truth, Regret, Mercy. I'm not too sure which one it is, but he looked really good, and you can see like the way his hand, like it just the model looked fantastic. Let me just find it for you guys. Very cool. Let's see what you guys are saying. AZ Pratt film, what's going on? Did you ever watch Halo Machinima? I used to back in the day a lot. I don't really watch any of them these days, but I used to back in the day. I want to see Grunt fly with grenades. That's why I want to request Suicide Grunts, absolutely. I want to see that as well, Chief Master. God. I don't care about the story, I just want it to look cool. Fair enough, JPK. Fair enough, man. Brutes, I would love to see Brutes. I don't... Yeah, as far as I'm aware, there's no Brutes just yet, but... They got Johnson. That was Johnson. That must have been, eh? He looked pretty badass as well. This dude here. No. God, I can't find. We'll go through it. We'll go through all of it again. I just want to find the Prophet of the Truth, or the Prophet. It's here. It's here. I mean, okay, I'm gonna pull this apart because I'm seeing a lot of things I like. But yeah, laughingly, as you say, man, yeah, his voice right there. When I heard that, when I hear him say "Silver Team" on me, it's hard to describe. It's just, it's. I think we're so accustomed to Steve Downes that it's just you hear that voice and it's just like, that's not right. But still, I think as we go through this series, I think we'll start to get a lot more like, I don't know, familiar with his voice and with his take of the character. Why can I not find this prophet? Does anyone know where the prophet was at? What part the prophet was at? He's like right here. He's got to be like right here. Right here. Right here. Oh, fuck. We're just trying to go through it. I'm wasting time.
Less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
Do you think the Squinty Eyes were Chiefs? They still looked older, sort of like the Halo 4 Legendary ending? Maybe. Maybe.
There is something within us.
Maybe. Ace&G, our visuals are great, story will not be good.
Sacred.
Visuals are looking really nice, I'm going to say. The story aspect, up in the air at this point. Pelican looks really cool. Pelican flying looks awesome. That shot looks really nice when he's running to the spirit. That looks okay. Okay. There we go. 140. Wow. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No, he looks fantastic. And they got the hand thing as well. That looks good. I don't know. Like the model itself looks fantastic. His like the back shit or whatever you call that looks a little. I don't say like plasticky. I mean that might just be. I don't know. But the model itself, like the prophet himself, looks really good. The eyes, the skin, the freaking the crap on the top of his head. So I think they've nailed the prophets. So I think that's a big dub. So that was good. That's one of the big things I want to see, and I'm hoping we see the prophets a lot during this show. Like, I know you've got the female chick who's going to be a big part of it apparently, but obviously the prophets are meant to be the overarching villain of the show, or like the villains of the show, right? Or of the Covenant. So realistically, I want to see a lot of the prophets, but obviously with the CGI, the budget, all that sort of stuff, that probably won't be the case all the time. But I'm happy with that. And then this shot here, when he's on top of the warthog, is that a troop warthog? Is that a scout warthog? What do you guys think? Is that a scout warthog, or am I tripping out? Or is that a normal warthog and he's just gone to the top of it? Because I think one of the members of Silver Team are on the back on the turret, and then he's just jumped out of the driver's seat on top of it, I think. So I gotta say, like, just very briefly, I think in terms of what my expectations were, the trailer was a lot better than what I was expecting. Let's just say that. Of course, the show comes out in like 9-10 days now, so we'll go through it then, and I will be doing a watch party for like the first couple of episodes. And basically when I'm doing the watch party, it'll be like you guys can watch it with me kind of thing. And then I can give you my take and we can talk about it for like a solid hour or two after it's done. But yeah, I think really with this show, I think the visuals will be nice. I think it just depends. It really, like the story, as we always saying, like the story is going to be the big thing here for us. But yeah, like I think so far it's looking quite nice. It is looking quite nice. Much better than I was expecting. Jonathan Halo. I'm Jonathan Halo. Lovely. That guy on Xbox has come in. Some things are perfect, such as the dropships, the Prophet, and Chief's armor. Other things are garbage, such as Chief's voice and the area setting. Yeah, I kind of agree with that. I think as well, like guys, with Chief's voice, it's going to take us a while, I think, to get used to that, because it's just like you hear it. Like this shot was cool, but just hearing him say,
Silver Team, on me.
"Oh me," it's, I don't know. That might just be me, but that, like, just the way he says it like that, it's just, that's the only thing about this Chief that's going to take a while. But I like the suit, the Mjolnir armor itself looks absolutely awesome. This shot looks really nice.
On me.
When them jumping out the Pelican, that's really cool. I hope they like have the camera follow him the entire way, which it looks like it is. Right, it looks like the camera's going to follow him the entire way down. Actually, it is, because that's one shot. So that shot looks really nice. The leaks were legit back then. Hey Chief Luke, like most shows nowadays, I'm pretty sure they're going to do a bait and switch and the show's not even going to be about John. I hope that's not the case, man. I really, really hope that's not the case. Because, yeah, no, I've seen some rumors of that. Apparently the rumors were fake. But, yeah, no, we need to have... Chief should be the focus of this show. Otherwise, they shouldn't have included Chief, the Master Chief, at all. Because if you think about it, they could have easily done like an ODST show, like a Band of Brothers type show. But look, yeah, I think I've heard that the female Kwan Hobu, I might have totally butchered that. I've heard that she'll have a fairly large role in the series, but I still want Chief and Silver Team to play the larger roles. You know, I want to see a lot of that. Not that like. What's that word? I want to say that like brotherhood kind of thing between the Spartans at least, or at least have them talk about their experiences being going through the Spartan program, talking about the story. I don't know if you guys are aware, but Pablo Schreiber did say that the Master Chief has no recollection of his past because he's been chemically his memories have been chemically suppressed apparently. So that could be good or it could be absolutely bad. So we'll have to wait and see. I'm not the most excited about that thing because yeah, why would you make him forget his memories about being a Spartan or training to be a Spartan? So yeah, we'll have to wait and see like on the plot. I think really the plot is going to be, it's going to either get people excited, like it's going to turn people away if it's dog shit, or it's going to keep us watching. It's a 9-episode season. They've already greenlit season 2. From what I've got a funny feeling this will be like a 6, maybe a 7 out of 10 rated show. But let's see what you guys are saying. I'm gonna keep it playing though. I hope there's a live action Scarab. That would be so cool. Hey, that would be really sick. If they did that, the rating of the show would go 1 up for me if we saw that.
Your rage.
Seriously wonder though why they ever had to insert the human. Yeah, Chief. I know. And welcome, Chief. Good to see you, man. I'm not too sure. Very weird plotline. Sparky Spark. We'll check that out after this as well. Actually, thanks for letting me know, man. Hey, HB Jazz, how you going? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well.
What's the point in saving humanity if we're gonna give up our own?
MHXA, Flesh Cortana looking pretty scary. Yeah. We didn't actually see Cortana again. Maybe it's because they're fixing her up or something. I hope so. I really hope to God they're fixing her.
There is something within us.
So, is that... People are saying that's Sergeant Johnson. Am I right in assuming that? Because if that is, that's pretty cool. Definitely gets some good old Johnson in this show. That would be good. I'll just make sure that is actually Sergeant Johnson and just not someone else. The spiders yeah. Bro, that naked bot, like, during my entire tech preview streams before Halo Infinite launch, that shit was everywhere. It was in my streams, late night gaming streams, hidden experience streams, literally every Halo YouTube streams. So fucking annoying. I feel like it might be a good show, but a bad Halo show. Yeah. Some people are thinking that it's a sci-fi show, and they've just slapped the Halo name over the top, which, like, I think before this trailer I was kind of agreeing with that, but I've like a lot of the things in this trailer are Halo-esque, look like Halo, which is good, right? That was a big worry for a lot of people. That's supposed to be keys, okay, but then Sinking is saying it's not the actor for keys, so maybe. Interesting. So I believe as well, Jonathan Miranda Keys Black. I believe as well, Miranda Keys is the daughter of Commander Keys or Captain Keys and Halsey, unless I'm getting that wrong. I assume that's the plot for this. Everyone on Twitter was saying it's Keys. Okay, gotcha. Why didn't they have Chief's actual voice actor dub over someone else? Yeah. So the reason, and I'll explain it real quick, the reason they've done or hired Pablo Schreiber, or they want him talking, is because they hired a really, I don't want to say like a fantastic, no, he is a great actor. Pablo Schreiber is actually a really good actor. he is. He was in The Wire, Orange is the New Black. He's solid, and I think because they hired someone with that expertise in acting, they probably want to use him. And he actually made a statement saying that if you're going to hire me, I need to actually do some of the work. I want my face to be shown. He was saying all that sort of stuff. So I can understand why they've done that, but it's just that voice when you hear him say this.
Silver team, on me.
I think as well. I think I preferred his voice in the first trailer, where it was like, "Covenant forces seem to be excavating this," something like that. But that's his voice. That is his voice. But he just he sounds like really.
Silver team.
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, look, we'll have to wait and see. I think we all need to hear how his voice sounds just normally, but it just unfortunately, just it will never come close to Steve Downs. It's just the way it is. It will never come close to Steve Downs. But Pablo Schreiber is a great actor, so I think he'll be able to convey emotions and all that sort of stuff through the suit. I'm just hoping that he's not taking off his helmet, at least as much as the other Spartans might. If they take a similar route to The Mandalorian, where Mando barely takes off his helmet, then that will be really good. But, yeah, again, we'll have to wait and see. I think Pablo Schreiber will do right by the character. I do think that. It's just, unfortunately, you cannot match that, gravelly Steve Downs voice. That is just too iconic, that everyone knows, So, yeah, again, we'll have to wait and see. Really, I think for this show, it's gonna take a few episodes to really get like a understanding of if it's gonna be good, shit, or what's happening. Like I said, there's a lot. I'll pick out a few shots that I really like. This shot of Chief with the chain gun with the turret. I hope he rips it off a mount. That would be so cool. If he rips the turret off a mount, that would be pretty cool. Just mowing down some. Is he mowing down humans or is he mowing down Covenant? I'm gonna assume Covenant maybe. What the fuck is going on there? Sorry, I completely forgot about this bit. Hang on. So I'm going to no. So they let go of the worms, right? They've got a human right there as well. Again, we'll see what happens there. Interesting. Okay. Look again. The whole plot of a female human going through or getting raised by the Covenant, it's very different to what we've had previously. So it's either going to hit or completely fucking miss, if I'm honest. So we'll see what happens there. I hope the character's good. It's just they've done it to save budget. They've really done it to save budget. We'll have to see what happens there. Some in the trailers say everything IGN gave it the same score as Call of Duty Vanguard. But we have to see, man. I don't want to write it off until we've seen. You have to watch the episode, at least one episode first before you can say anything. The best thing I can say, as Sharpie's saying there, and welcome man, cautiously optimistic. That's what I think that's what I'm going to stick with right now, because I think with any TV show, any medium, you need to watch at least an episode or a few to get like an understanding if it's good, shit, or an absolute waste of time. But often, like, at least in my opinion, I actually can tell pretty quickly on, like, if you're watching one episode of a series and you're going to like the series, usually you can tell in that one episode. And then if you can't, then probably the series won't be for you. Now, the biggest problem I have is I hope the showrunners created this show with Halo fans in mind, but from what I've heard, they want it to break out of the video game TV show bracket, or like the name of that, and they want it to be its own beast, if that makes sense. Which makes sense, but for a lot of Halo fans, just moving away into a totally different story with the name of Halo on the top is a little. I don't know how to. I honestly don't know how well it's going to sit with a lot of Halo fans. So that's something about that. But yeah, like we'll have to see. A lot of these shots look really cool. They do. A lot of them look really cool. The energy sword piercing through looks great. The elites in the dust or like in the sand walking through. That looks cool. Okay, I will say this very quickly. I do wish the elites were a little bit more like the video games, like the actual Halo games, with a bit more, I don't want to say uniqueness and style, but you know, the actual colors that the Covenant had, right? The Covenant was so colorful. You've got blue elites, red elites, orange elites, gold elites, orange grunts, white grunts, red grunts. You know, like, you've got so many different colors, purple shit everywhere. You've got so many different colors of the Covenant. And what we can see, at least in this TV show, is that these elites all look the same color. If I can just... Like, as you guys can see, there's no blue, there's no red, there's no gold. They've got this silvery color, like this. And the reason they've done that is because the showrunners for some reason thought that the TV show wouldn't work with, like, you know, Halo's Covenant colors, elite colors, which does not make sense to me whatsoever. If anything, it's a bit more distinct and you can identify what's what. But I don't, like, unless this is the Arbiter, but I highly doubt that because the Arbiter's not even the Arbiter yet, right? So obviously this is just a normal elite. Like, the energy sword looks great, piercing through the wall. That looks really nice. So in a lot of areas, the CGI looks really good. Alright, let's see what you guys are saying. Death buff the elites are thick. Hang on, let's take another look. They are pretty big, yeah. I mean, but to be fair, like, you know, elites are massive. And the only reason they don't seem so big to us is because we're fighting as the Master Chief, who's a fucking giant himself. So, if we look at... Actually, I don't know if there's a scene of him fighting them. Is there a scene? I'm not too sure. But basically, when Chief is fighting them in the TV show, there still will be a bit of a height difference between them. Which I think still makes sense, like, in the canon. But, of course, this show is not canon. But, yeah, we'll have to see how it all looks. The biggest issue as well, or not biggest issue, the biggest problem I think this TV show will have is making the combat and action look really, like, real. And, I don't know. I don't want to say identifiable as Halo, because there'll be Halo weapons, Halo vehicles, all of that sort of stuff, as we can see. But I really want to hear Halo's music. I don't want to hear some weird-ass music that is like, you know... that was made by some dude, some rapper or some shit, you know. You want to hear Halo's music, at least during significant moments. You don't want to hear bullshit stuff. Like, I've got nothing wrong with hearing other music, of course, but it's a Halo TV show. You want Halo music. Now they did have it here, right? So that's good, as long as they don't just have the Halo music for the intro. We'll see. The elites are going to single-handedly suck up the whole budget. I think so. Just judging from how they're looking. Most Mon TV movies make colours so washed out and dark. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. It's weird. I do like the way the dropship looks though.
It's like opening your eyes.
That's a mining facility, I think, right?
After living in the dark.
That's Chief when he was a kid. I think he also...
Your rage.
JPK, no worries, man. Hey, as well, guys, if any of you guys are watching the stream for the first time, and have no clue I am, feel free to drop a sub. I do a lot of Halo content, like of all ranges. So, yeah, if that's your jam, feel free to drop me a sub. I'd really appreciate it, guys.
What's the point in saving humanity? We're gonna give up our own.
So this person really looks fake. I don't know if that's just me. Like, it just looks like a doll.
Our own.
I don't know.
Humanity, if we're gonna give up our own. I'm interested in finding a way to be less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
Jupiter, yeah. HOB, why aren't you talking about the fact they brought Johnson back for the series? Is it so? Some people are saying it's Keyes, some people are saying it's Johnson. We actually don't know at this point. I don't want to assume. If I really do hope Johnson's here. I hope Johnson is here. But yeah, a few of you guys are telling me it was Keys, so I don't want to jump the gun. I think this shot here looks cool, where they're running to get on the Warthog. Also, I want to highlight something. Chief looks pretty fast here, like which makes sense. But watch him sprinting. Like he's actually catching on that dropship. Like it's hard to catch. It's really hard to catch, but he is. I'm pretty sure he is. Hang on. Yeah, like the armor looks good when he's running. The biggest concern I think a lot of people had as well was, would the armor look fake while he's running, or not so real, right? So I think it looks pretty good when he's running there. I think it looks good. What do you guys think about that? Cover eyes, you agree? Yeah. Especially that, it looks like a mannequin. Yeah, literally. Andrew, we need Infinite DLC. Yeah, we need... God, Season 2 can't come soon enough. It's literally like another 50 or 49 days now. Fuck, yeah, God. The Halo series as a whole needs a W, so I'm just praying that this series can blow us all the way. Like, blow and exceed our expectations. We'll have to wait and see. It's Keys who is race swapped. Okay, yeah, there we go. I love the Halo 1 Covenant dropships. Yeah, the spirits look so good. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of it is still... Ooh, what are those things? I don't know why I was thinking they're like choppers or something, but they might just be rocks. They might just be... They're either drop pods or they're rocks. Or I'm high. I don't know. God. We'll see. Jacob Keys is that guy everybody thinks is Johnson. I looked. Okay. Gotcha. That makes sense then. That makes sense. Yeah, I think the armor in action looks like I think it looks good. I think in action, a big part of the series as well. If they can sell the action, then that's going to be very important and very big moving forward. Covenant drop pods. Okay, that must be it then. That must be it. Yeah. I don't know why I was thinking they're rocks. I'm out of it. I think as well, just for me, like they just look like they've got no color. Maybe it's just the distance from them, but they look like brown drop pods to me instead of like the purple Covenant look. You know, I am hoping drop rocks. I am hoping as well that they have a lot of color flash when we see more of the Covenant. Like we get another look of this chick. I mean, like we can see there, like the Prophet here might be Truth, Mercy, Regret. Looks really nice. I think the Prophet looks fantastic. But the Covenant are so colourful, so I'm just hoping they stick to that as they show us more of that. Hey, Chad, we'll go fast. My Fastest March is over. It's April and over 8. That's right. Yeah, that's true. I think it will get here quickly. It's just, God, as trying to make content that's interesting for you guys about Halo Infinite, it is a struggle. I've got some stuff though for this week that should be decent. So yeah, hopefully that can keep us going. But yeah, I can't wait. I cannot wait for season 2 to talk about more stuff. Drop pods to me, yeah. Drop rocks. Joey, they put a Teen Titans like I actually haven't seen that, but I've heard it's not too good. Well, what if he's sprinting towards them? Maybe he does some badass shit and he jumps up. I don't know. Hopefully he does something cool. Do you think 343 should start making their own original IPs and just keep making Halo games? God. I mean, I think the devs working at 343 are fine. I just think it's the leadership, it's the management. And I think people that have been there for a while that have made the same mistakes should probably clear house. Bonnie Ross, not saying any names in particular. I mean, maybe not. I don't know. Again, I've got no clue what goes on back behind the scenes, but all I know is that the leadership is terrible. The management style is horrific, and the devs that are there actually love Halo, and it's obvious that they love Halo. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But with this TV show, I think again, like with the set design and like the actual props and everything like that. I think a lot of heart and soul has gone into that as well. That Warthog looks fantastic. Prophet of Truth looks really good. Is that the Covenant City High Charity? Oh, we're going to see this real quick. Hang on. I'm going to say that's High Charity. And they are Banshees, right? Someone tell me if I'm getting that right or wrong here. We haven't seen any grunts yet. I'm curious how they look. Actually, that's a good point, Jared. Yeah, we haven't seen any grunts. You would have thought we'd see them by now. Hey. Interesting. I didn't think about that, actually. God, I just hope they're colourful. I just hope they retain their colours, you know. And, I mean, I highly doubt they've got Joseph Statham to talk for them. We'll see. That'd be really fun if they did, but we'll see. Chad Prophet. Yeah, so yeah, the Prophet looks better. Yeah, I agree. The Prophet looks really nice. That's the city? That is, yeah. And these are Banshees, right? Oh, my thing just froze. No, they're Pelicans. So, righto, so the Pelicans is coming out of High Charity, so maybe they did like a hit and run top of... Oh, I have no clue. They dropped in, dropped out. Weird, okay, weird. I've read that the first 2 episodes are subpar. That's not too good. The first 2 episodes should be... Really, you want it to start strong and then get even stronger, but if it starts weak, that's going to be the worst thing.
Just us.
Human City? Okay. Maybe that, okay. That makes a little, okay. That makes a little more sense considering the Pelicans. Yeah, it looks like a city. Yeah, I think so. I think it's just tripping out.
On me.
The voice is gonna be a tough buy for a lot of us, I think. But
We're all we have now.
when he talks like that, I think it's much better. But just when he said that
Just us.
previous one, it looked a bit funny. I will see, Huru. Dark Vortex. If that is High Charity, it looks pretty awesome. Again, not too sure. It might just be a Human City. No one cares about Master Chief. What we need is Yap Yap's origin story. That would be good. Sign me up for that. That would be funny. I'm pretty sure the Prophet is that is shown as mercy because he looks older and is wearing a blue cloak. Interesting. I mean, obviously I think we're going to see all 3 of them. You know, truth, mercy, regret. But we'll see. Do you think Covenant will speak English in the show? Yes. Yeah. I for sure they'll speak English in the show. I think as well they'll speak English because they're gonna have the human chick there. So I do think they will be talking in speaking English. Maybe when she's not there, they won't. But yeah, I don't know. I do think they'll be talking English. I mean, if they're not talking English or speaking English, I think it's gonna be a little weird. All in all, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think they'll speak in English or some actual Covenant dialect? The main villain is a human. Thoughts? I'm hoping it's. I'm hoping it's not, and I'm hoping she's just under the Prophets kind of thing. We know she's important in the Covenant, but if she's the main villain, I'm gonna be a bit ticked off. I don't think there's any reason for a human to be the main villain of a fucking Halo TV show. If that's the case, I'll be a bit, so I'm hoping that's not the case, Franco. We'll see. If she's just a supporting person in the Covenant that's high up, I'm more than fine with that. And if she does steal shit to Chief or anything like that, then I'm fine with that. But I don't want her to be the primary person in the Covenant because she's a human. So human Covenant main enemy for a Halo TV show that doesn't make sense. If the Halo showrunners have done that, then they clearly have no clue what they're doing. Let's take a look at it. Hey, Rhetoric, what's going on, man? This is the new trailer. Yeah, we'll go through it again. All in all, I'm expecting this show to be like like a 6, 7 out of 10 right now, if I'm honest. I think that's where I'm sitting. A lot of the shots, a lot of the CGI looks really nice. Overall, the cinematography looks really good too. Chief's voice, as you hear there, his voice, it's gonna need to grow on us because it cannot compare to Steve Downes. It can't. So we'll have to wait and see. A lot of the shots look good though, and it's, you know, yeah. We'll see. It's really. We're going to do a watch party for the first couple of episodes, and from there we'll get a really good idea of what the story's doing and the direction it's heading. So I think from that point, if it's an absolute dumpster fire, then I won't do any more watch parties, but I'll definitely do like a watch party for the first like 2 or 3 episodes. And then of course I'll talk to you guys after, and we'll kind of discuss what the fuck we saw. Hopefully it exceeds our expectations. I'm hoping. We'll have to wait and see. Elite should say what do you think season 1 will end with everyone arriving at the Halo ring? I think so. So if you guys want to aware, season 2 has been like, you know, greenlit, or they've greenlit for a season 2, and I do think that they will set up the series kind of teasing into that. So season 2 will most likely set up, you know, Chief going to Alpha Halo, discovering the Flood, all that sort of shit. I assume. But then I've also heard that they're going to talk about the fall of Reach in this series. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to do that. Hey, Spun Jess, what's going on?
Just beyond our reach.
Prometheans, I like Prometheans overall. Just I couldn't be bothered versing them again. Couldn't be bothered.
Opening your eyes.
Person, yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, person. I see what you're saying.
Your rage blinds you.
Rage?
Yeah,
That's all
sinking. I
have
think so.
left. The Covenant will not stop.
Purified says it's got a 7.8 out of 10 on IMDb. IMDb.
What's the point in saving humanity?
Yeah, Junior, I agree. The elites look really good in that shot. They do.
I'm interested in finding a way to be less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
Boomsticks. So when I do the watch party, it's gonna be very similar to like Star Wars Theory, if any of you guys know his channel. Where like I'm putting it on my face cam and watching it, and then after that I'll discuss it. I won't be able to watch it or put it on the screen, if that makes sense. I mean, I could try, but then I'm pretty sure I get a strike. The Pelican's got a lot of weight there, which looked good. Yeah, that shot looked good. And the Pelican flying looks really nice as well. I really do like that shot as well. Oh, Banshee. Hang on. Yeah, so we've got 2 Banshees there. I believe this is our first look at them, and they. Let's see. It looks very similar to the. What type is it? I can't tell if that looks similar to the Halo 5 Banshee or the Halo 3 Banshee. It's too fast. It's way too fast. But at least we know there are Banshees there. Yeah, the music's not Halo. It's not. The music isn't Halo until the end title here. That. So, yeah, we'll have to see. They 100% need to play Halo music during the show. During the show, at least during like highs of the show, like where Chief like kills some people. You know, fucks the Covenant up. We'll have to wait and see what happens there. But they definitely need to play Halo music. If they don't play Halo music in a Halo TV show, yeah, that won't be too good. What do you think this big red planet they keep showing us? Reach? Maybe Reach? What do you think? Okay, maybe not. I'm not too sure. I mean, Reach is kind of. I don't know. I mean, surely we'll see the fall of Reach in the show. Yeah, Gavin, it's probably just trailer music. And I think as well, that's something, because it is trailer music, they're just using something that's kind of hype. But I am glad they at least included the Halo music at the end of the trailer. I hope all the weapons stay true to the game's mechanics, all UNSC and Covenant weapons. I hope so too, Blackwood. Hope so too. Chief on the motorcycle looks super unnatural on the motorcycle. On the motorcycle. How the fuck did I miss that? Where is he on a motorcycle? That's him on a warthog. That looks like he's about to board and hijack that Banshee. Well, not that one. he missed that one. But it looks like he's jumping out to jack something. I don't know. I think at the Covenant, at the Didact. I don't think so. Not if this show lasts for a few seasons, then maybe in the future, down the way future, but probably not for a while. If this show lasts, we'll see. Does anyone know where he's on a motorcycle? Unless I've just totally missed it. Halo 5 Banshee. Yeah, I think so. Those like Gola worms, actually, very quickly, those like Gola worms are quite good. They look quite good, they do. Oh, was that Magnum? Oh, that's a Magnum right there. Let's get a closer look at that. Okay, I had it sent. There we go. Alright, so first look at our Magnum. Looks good. Looks good. I'm not too sure who is rocking that, wearing that, or holding that. Not wearing that, holding that, I meant. But so yeah, so hopefully every weapon is a Halo weapon. You know what I mean? And I think that's going to be the case. I do want to see the plasma rifle with the elites. I do hope that's the case. In this very brief shot of the elites walking through the sandstorm or the dust, what weapons were they holding? Plasma rifles. Thank you. Okay. That looks like a needler. That looks like a plasma rifle. I think. I'll get one of you guys to confirm with me and make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing here. It's the reach model of the Banshee. Okay. Oh no, sorry, reach model of the Magnum. Yeah. That's it. That's right. You guys are right. So let's see here. I do think this is the plasma rifle in that elite's hand, and then I think this is the needler. I just think this is the needler, due to the way this part is shaped. If you guys can see where my cursor is, it looks like it's kind of shaped up how the needler is shaped up. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense at all. But that looks like the plasma rifle. That looks like the needler. But that's that looks good. That looks good. I'm happy about that. As long as everything is core to Halo, in terms of the weapons, the characters, all that sort of shit, I'll be happy. At this point, I think it's just the story. We all need to find out if the story's any good at all. And let's just scrub frame by frame. God, I might need to watch it in 0.25x speed, but I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I missed the Magnum as well, Blackwood. Do they have bronze? Do they have gold or bronze in the shoulders? I mean, that would be good to distinguish the higher ranks or people in the actually, at least for the elites, because they need to be not pulled apart or I cannot talk. Sorry, they need to be looked at so you can see who is the elite officer, elite general, all that sort of shit, or elite minor. But yeah, I hope there's some colours. It looks to me that if you look at the shoulders here, the shoulders of this elite are different to this elite. So maybe this elite has a different. Maybe that is gold to distinguish that that's the general, elite general. He looks bigger than these two. But then again, who knows? I mean, he'd usually rock a sword, I guess, but they'd carry the plasma rifle, switch to the energy sword. So I don't know. But that's a cool shot. That is a cool shot. No, that is a cool shot. I do really hope that they have their own colors, like blue, red. I mean, they're not, but I hope there's some colors on like the shoulders at least, just to distinguish what is what and what elite is which.
What else are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything.
Yeah, that is keys. That is
What's
keys.
the point in saving humanity if we're gonna give up our own?
I heard from someone that the Needler was in the first 2 episodes. Interesting. Then maybe that shot is from like episode 3 or something. That really does look like the Needler to me. But that could be that. I mean, that would make sense, I guess, because the trailer definitely would have shots from other episodes in the series. But I mean, yeah, it depends how many episodes up they've gone really, because this might just be showing like the first five episodes, a trailer from that, or it could be a trailer incorporating shots and scenes from like all of the 9 episodes. Dark Vortex, so I think we'll see Brutes. Probably not. I don't think so. I think they're going to focus everything on the elites. Jackals. Like, we haven't even seen grunts yet, so, I am curious to see how the grunts will look. But, yeah, we'll see. Hey, Armstrong, what's going on, man? The middle one looks red, and the 2 side ones look blue. So middle one looks red, 2 side ones look blue. I'd be very happy if that was the case. But I do know the showrunners were saying that they were saying that they didn't want to, follow the Halo games, having the elites in different colors, bright colors, which was the stupidest reason. Because they were saying it doesn't convert well to a TV show. But we'll have to wait. I just hope there are some colors to identify what is what, the show's not out just yet. It releases in like 9 days, 10 days if you're in America. But the trailer's all on YouTube. So if you search up like Hello TV series trailer, it should be all there. Hey, all good, Armstrong. You're good, man. CGI looks incredible and awful at the same time. Yeah, that sums it up quite well. There are some really nice, awesome shots. That shot looks great. We did see that before, but that shot does look really nice. We can also see Scorpion tanks here. That looks nice. And a mongoose. Mongoose. That looks good. That's a cool photo. This bit here looks fake. Looks like a mannequin or a doll. Spartans look good. Yeah, I think their armor looks fine when they're walking. I don't think it's... I was worried about that, but I do think the Spartans look fine.
There is something within us. Something
That's John.
sacred. Something worth protecting.
Paramount Plus. Say, what? No. There you go. That's all I'm doing. There are some really epic shots here that are getting me excited. Just the voice. But anyway, I'm not going to keep talking about the voice. I do really like that shot, and I like how it's very similar to what they did in Halo Infinite's campaign, with like the one shot take kind of thing, as the camera just follows Chief as he jumps off. So that shot looks cool.
It's just us.
Yeah, that shot's a cool shot. I hope it follows them all the way down. That would be cool. Yeah, so I think the trailer was better than I was expecting. Let's just say that, the final trailer. I really do hope this show can blow us all away, kind of thing. I do want to say, apparently you guys are saying that people have said that they've seen the first 2 episodes or something like that. Unless I'm getting that wrong. I might need to search up, maybe. Let's see, Halo TV series. That's us. So people have actually reviews. Are the reviews any good? Is IGN dropped a review? Does not look like. So everyone else, really, you'd think IGN would drop a review? I mean, I'll check. I'll check IGN. I swear one of you guys said that IGN did something. Hey, change my mind, Olga man. Thank you for hanging out with us, bro. Yeah, slide down, guys. Fair. That guy's Captain Keys. I hope we get to see Johnson and over it. Yeah, I think. I hope we see Johnson. Definitely hope we see Johnson. I've been saying more shots of the Chief in the space. Gallant. Yeah. The IGN training all this event's really great. So okay, let's check that out as well. Okay, are there? Wait, actually no, I did watch this.
Hello, Master Chief.
Did I watch this? Oh no, I don't think I did.
Seeing all the weapons.
So that is a needler.
Hello, Master Chief.
No, I didn't check this out.
Seeing all the weapons in real life.
So I do think that was the needler we saw then. I think that was what we saw. They have on Twitter. I know it's not came bad, just like how much it's strained. Yeah, Frosty 8. That's the only downside of this show. It's just, it will be strained away quite a bit, you know. Guys, what do you think of the new Sonic trailer? I actually haven't even seen the first Sonic movie. I need to see the first Sonic movie. I was always a big fan of Sonic. So I need to watch that and then see the trailer. Oh, actually, no, I did watch this. Really enough, I actually did watch the Sonic 2 trailer, but because I thought it looked really nice from the thumbnail, and it looks really cool. So I need to see the first one. I know I'm probably the last person to not see it. A blue needler.
Hello, Master Chief.
Seeing all the weapons in real
I
life.
like it. I don't know why I didn't see that before. I like that a lot. Very, very similar to Halo CE. I like that a lot. Yeah, I do like that a lot. Okay. That is pretty cool. That is a pretty cool needler. I do like that a lot. I wish like the actual like I don't not the base, what do you call it? The actual body of the weapon was a bit more pinky or purple. You can definitely see it's got like purple on it, but it's not as bright, but the blue looks good. The blue crystals look nice.
Seeing all the weapons in real life with Spartans actually wearing armor. It's pretty amazing as a fan of the game.
Ooh, awesome, Spark.
Basically my
Thanks, man.
favorite prop on Halo. It's practical, which is fantastic.
Oh, that's sick. That's sick. That's
Put
sick.
as much canonical detail into them as possible because we know fans are going to zoom in and enhance at 4K.
I think we're all very, very
He's not
proud
wrong.
of what we've done.
Kenneth Peters, Senior Halo Franchise Writer at 343 Industries. I'm an advisor on the show for matters of canon and technical accuracy.
Liam Byrne, Head of Armory Department.
Hi, I'm Andrew Orlando, Props Master on Halo. To be honest with you, we've lost count about the amount of weapons that we've created.
They've got the Halo 5 rocket launcher.
Weapon, and then as the show's
Interesting.
progressed, we've, had ones that they can take apart for cleaning. We've had weapons that we fabricated for magazine changes, and that you can actually cock the weapons.
For a lot of the weapons and various props, we use from the beginning, use 3D models from the game as initial reference and basically blockouts for the actual props. Most of this actually comes from Halo Reach, though fans will notice there's also some Halo 3 designs here, and all the way up to including our most recent game.
That assault rifle looks really nice.
We've got the Magnum, we've got Master Chief's AR, Spartan knives, and with each weapon we've got various versions of the weapon. We've basically got softs, we've got lightweights, we've got ones that are back mounted. So for every weapon that we have, there's many versions for different applications throughout the show.
Yeah, they done well with that.
When you're making a video game
Very
weapon
badass.
versus a actual practical weapon that has to be worn by a person in a practical Mjolnir suit.
We've had to customize everything. So we always improve. And obviously a certain cast name or character will have a bit more.
My headset's just died. I hope you guys can still hear it.
Design something particularly for that stunt gag.
Fuck.
Where we're obviously very, very conscious, obviously, of the brand and the fan base. So
It looks
luckily,
it
we have a
looks
great
good though.
team here
It looks
on
good.
set all the time
The
anyway,
weapons
so
look really
everything-
nice.
Decisions are made, so even if we have to change.
Halo 3 AR is useless. Yeah, Gavin, I can see what you're saying there. That needler looks really good. I do wish they did the what? Muted? Hang on, sorry guys. Shit, my bad. Bear with me. Fuck. Sorry guys, bear with me. That's so annoying.
Actual markings on the weapons themselves, on the vehicles, on all the props.
Let me know
Lore
if you
fans
guys
may
can
note
hear that now.
This particular one has markings from the Colonial
You should.
Military Authority. It includes stickers, the actual markings on the weapons themselves, on the vehicles, on all the props.
Let me know.
Lore fans may note that this particular one has markings from the Colonial Military Authority, which deep lore fans that are familiar with the books and novels may be familiar with that.
Rangarai, yeah, the weapons look really good. The weapons look fantastic. I fully agree. That chain gun turret. Whew,
We basically got
looks great.
An airsoft minigun.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks, Miguel.
Basically designed the shell for it, and we created a shell which we built around the minigun. It's practical, a practical airsoft, which is fantastic. And,
That's really good.
Yeah, it's basically one of the best things that's on the show. Yeah. How many rounds is it?
A lot.
Yeah.
But I definitely think the plasma pistol, because we managed
Ooh,
to
yes.
get a lot of the actual animations from the game into the actual prop, which is I thought was honestly pretty amazing. We put as much canonical detail into them as possible because we know fans are going to zoom in and enhance at 4K to pick out the details. So we try to make sure everything was as accurate and as honestly interesting as possible.
It's been like a really amazing experience, like the collaboration between Kiki, Kenneth, and you know, our production designer and our departments. As a whole, it's going to be a pretty insane project, and I think we're all very, very proud of what we've done.
Alright, the props, everything like that, honestly looks fantastic. I'm very, very happy with that. I think, yeah, again, I think this is everyone's concern. We're all worried about the story. The props look fantastic, for sure. And Chief's armor, yeah, a mix of Infinite, Halo 3, his Mjolnir armor looks really good. Really nice, in my opinion. I am curious. I'm gonna refresh the Halo TV series trailer that I watched. I'm curious to see what people's opinions are in the comments here. The show looks good. All I ask is that Master Chief is front and center and the actual protagonist of this show. Yeah, that is what I hope so as well. That's what I hope so. Beyond the trailer impressions, we might need to take a look. I mean, I do want to see. I do want to see this.
Departure for the franchise. Up until
Covenant forces appear to be excavating some.
This will be a big test. IGN's review.
Paramount's Halo series marks an interesting departure for
4K
the
enhanced and ray
franchise.
trace.
Up until now, all the
Ada,
Halo
thank you,
media, the
Boomsticks,
games,
thank you.
the
I thank
novels,
all of you
the
guys.
comics, the previous live-action web series has taken place within the same continuity. However, this live-action series breaks tradition by establishing its own
So they've seen the first 2 episodes. You know, so how can I say this? Either they've been paid to say something good about the show, or they're going to be honest about the show. Hopefully, it's God. We'll see. I don't know. I just hope the show. We'll see.
continuity
We'll see.
separate from that of the games and their various tie-ins. Even after
Which we
one
know.
episode, it's clear that approach was the right.
No spoilers, I don't think. It just says review. This is hardly a one-to-one adaptation of the games, and that's really the show's biggest selling point right now. Why would that be the show's biggest selling point? Shouldn't it be the fact that it's a Halo show? It's got Halo, the name is Halo. Shouldn't that be the selling point? The fact that it's not a one-to-one adaptation of the games is the biggest selling point. That's not the best thing to hear. We'll see. We'll see what he has to say.
Call. The show opens prior to the events of Halo Reach, a time when humanity is only dimly
so
aware
that's
of
screening
the
for
threat
2 episodes
posed by
today.
the fanatical theocratic space empire known as the Covenant.
Yeah, there's no spoilers, it's
Presumably,
just a
we'll see
spoiler-free
the
review.
infamous fall of Reach and the events of the original Halo trilogy adapted over the course of the series, though at this point, there's no telling just how far the show might
Hey, thanks,
veer
Bischoff.
off the
Appreciate
established
ya.
path. Most of the characters in the premiere will
Biggest
be
selling point?
immediately familiar to fans of the games. Pablo Schreiber of
Like, when you hear that, I mean, we'll have to see what he says, but when I hear biggest selling point is the fact that it's different from the video games, that's not a big selling point to me. That's not a selling point at all. That's not something that's going to make me want to buy or see the show. I want it to be like Halo because it's a Halo TV show, you know what I mean? So, I feel like, yeah, again, with this TV show, it's we have to all watch the first 2 episodes, I think, for ourselves to really judge if this show is for us Halo fans or not. We'll see. The Gaming Source, what's going on? Welcome.
The Wire stars as the iconic Spartan warrior John 117, aka Master Chief. And he's flanked by Bokeem Woodbine's Soren 066 and Kate Kennedy's Kai 125. The pilot introduces a number of other familiar UNSC faces like Natasha McElhone's Dr. Catherine Halsey, Danny Sapani's Captain
she's good in
Jacob
it, though.
Keyes, Olive Gray's Miranda Keyes, and Sabana Azmi's Admiral
Yeah,
Margaret
I don't know.
Arangosky.
Different from the video games,
However,
that could
it's
be
the new
bad.
characters introduced here, including insurrectionist Quan Ha Bu, played
And
by
she's an
Yaren Ha,
insurrectionist,
and the
so
mysterious Maki,
I don't know why
Charlie
insurrectionist
Murphy,
would be
that hint
one
at
of the most
deeper
prominent
changes
characters
to a
of the Halo
familiar
show.
story. If anything, the pilot is at its weakest early on when it most tries to echo the look and feel of the games. The premiere's opening sequence ticks a lot of boxes in
there you go.
terms of video game accuracy, featuring all manner of iconic weapons
Yeah,
and
Boomslang,
even a
that's for
liberal
sure.
use of first-person
Expectations, I mean,
shots. But despite that, the show
we'll say,
doesn't
yeah.
really capture
Battle
the
Rifle looks
scale and
great.
intensity of a good Halo multiplayer match. The Covenant characters and tech
What?
suffer from
What did he say?
intensity of a good Halo multiplayer.
Wait.
The show doesn't really capture the scale and intensity of a good Halo multiplayer match.
Why? Why would anyone want to capture the scale of a multiplayer match? What? What? That's kind of silly. It's what? Okay, I don't know what he meant by that, but if anything, you want it to replicate stuff that's in the campaign or out of all the Halo campaigns, or a feel that's similar to a campaign. It shouldn't. It will never ever feel like a Halo multiplayer match. I don't. Okay, that was weird. Apparently, A-Race, who are they fighting? No, not Flood. Probably not until Season 2.
Covenant characters and tech suffer from lackluster CGI, and even the Spartans appear weirdly floaty and unreal when bringing their superhuman strength to bear. All of this raises some major concerns about how the series will cope as the action scenes grow larger and more dramatic in scope. Fortunately, the premiere leaves a much stronger impression once the shooting calms down. It quickly becomes apparent that the show...
So he's basically saying the shooting, which is basically a lot of what Halo's about, the combat, is not its strong point. That's not a good sign. But then again, we all have different tastes to Ryan McCaffrey. But in my opinion, forget the story shit, the combat should be Halo's best thing, best aspect. If you talk about the Halo TV show, the best aspect should be the combat. The shit that you see Master Chief just mowing down Covenant forces, just absolutely eliminating elites, grunts, insurrectionists, all of that sort. You know, everyone. So if he's saying that the combat wasn't that good, that's a problem for a Halo TV show. We'll see. I'm hoping he's wrong, and I'm hoping he's just someone that really prefers, like, you know, emotional storytelling stuff. But yeah, we'll see. I want to
grow larger and more dramatic in scope.
Hey, Stacey, what's going on,
Fortunately,
man?
the premiere leaves a much stronger impression once the shooting calms down. It quickly becomes apparent that the show is looking to humanize John 117 in a way the games have rarely bothered with.
They did try in Halo 4 and Halo Infinite. They definitely did humanize them. Halo Infinite humanized them the best, in my opinion. There have been, yeah, again, the showrunners keep saying this. I don't know why, but the Master Chief has always had that human element to the character. It's just people that don't understand the character that say that he's got no character at all. So
Hints at his mysterious past and a growing conflict inside the mind of a soldier bred only to follow orders. Schreiber's
Purified. So
performance
maybe
is about as good
he's
as
got
one
something
could
wrong.
hope, considering his character is concealed beneath hundreds of pounds of reinforced titanium armor at all times. Let's hope the series is a little more liberal than The Mandalorian when it comes to showing the times. Let's hope hundreds of pounds of reinforced titanium armor at all times.
At all times. So that is a good sign. So maybe he's going to keep the helmet on for most of it, if not all of it, which is what I want to hear. I think he's going to take off his helmet a bit because obviously they hired Pablo Schreiber, a good actor, so they want to use him. But as he said there, he keeps it on at all times. So maybe during the first 2 episodes, he doesn't take it off, which would be good. That would be good.
Beneath hundreds of
He's holding the plasma pistol.
is
Here.
about as good as one could hope, considering his character is concealed beneath hundreds of pounds of reinforced titanium armor at all times. Let's hope the series is a little more liberal than The Mandalorian when it comes to showing the main character's face. McElhone's Dr. Halsey is another early highlight of the series. The premiere dives right into her unusual status within the UNSC, a brilliant scientist with more than a few skeletons in her closet and the closest thing the Spartans have to a mother. McElhone conveys the quietly ruthless, self-serving nature of Dr. Halsey very well. McKee's story is also immediately intriguing and one of the clearest examples of how the series is diverging from the source material. It's actually surprising that the series isn't playing its cards closer to the vest where McKee is concerned. But that also means the story gets off to a brisk start with none of the plotting setup you might expect.
I am very worried about this McKee character. Yeah. That's all I'm going to really say. I'm concerned about the character because a human getting raised by the Covenant just doesn't sound good, if I'm honest, in any way. But we'll see. I just hope she's not too prominent. A lot of you guys, I think some guys were saying earlier on that she's like the main freaking enemy for the show, or the actual antagonist. So I hope that is not the case. I really, really hope that's not the case.
Is the quietly ruthless, self-serving nature of Dr. Halsey very well. McKee's story is also immediately intriguing and one of the clearest examples of how the series is diverging from the source material. It's actually surprising that the series isn't playing its cards closer to the vest where McKee is concerned. But that also means the story gets off to a brisk start with none of the plotting setup you might expect from a pilot episode. The series instead immediately sets out to show fans exactly why this isn't a mere adaptation of the games they've played before, and there's a lot to be said for that approach. Given how integral the massive battles between humanity and the Covenant are to the appeal of the Halo franchise, the lackluster action in the Halo premiere is cause for concern. However, the series gets enough else right in its first outing to make up for that shortcoming. As much as this series focuses on capturing the iconic weapons and technology from the games, it also shows a willingness to move its story in dramatically different directions. This is hardly a one-to-one adaptation of the games, and that's really the show's biggest selling point.
It's not a selling point if it's completely different from what makes Halo Halo. So again, he could be totally wrong here. This is just a review from Ryan McCaffrey. you know, so like, well, I don't want to say anything bad about it until we see it. We have to see it, because once we see it, and if it's dog shit, then we'll talk about it and say it's dog shit. But I don't want to spread the thing that it is dog shit already when I haven't seen it. I've got no clue. A lot of the stuff that I've seen, I really do like. But when he says there that the show's biggest selling point is the fact that it's different from the games, that ain't a selling point to any Halo fan, I don't think. And if it is, I'll be very surprised. Please watch a different review, dear God, Purified. Okay, I'll check out a different review. I will check out a different review. Was it this one? Purified, I think you were talking about this one, right? I mean, they said 7 out of 10, so we'll see. I think I clicked on this one before.
You like Halo. Really get a kick out of seeing something they love in a different medium. But this Halo show, at least from what I can tell, because I've never played Halo, but I did some research on it, and it's present in popular culture, so I know what Halo is. And this doesn't seem to be anything like Halo, so I don't know.
Again, when she says that, when I hear that, that's not too good. Very female centric. Do you guys want to watch this one? Oh, God. She says very derivative.
Now, 20 years later, the game was released in 2001 and the movie again was pitched in 2005. Even though Halo the video game was first in a lot of ways, Halo the TV series seems awfully derivative. It feels like Netflix's new Lost in Space. It has a lot of Mandalorian vibes. Raised by Wolves. Probably, probably a bunch of sci-fi streaming shows that I haven't seen, but anyone who would be maybe kinder to this show has seen. Now, again, as I said, I don't play Halo, but from what I discerned, the show should be about super souped-up space marines kicking butt, and Master Chief maybe hooking up with an AI hottie. And there's very little of that in the first two. I think I just boiled down
that's
Halo.
True.
And the fact that another person working in
Hollywood... to be honest, we're looking at people that just review TV shows, I guess. So, at the end of the day, we're not going to know how this TV show is until you hear it from an actual Halo fan who has played every single Halo game. And, I mean, I'm going to aim to give that to you guys, of course, because I'm going to do the watch party and tell you guys how I feel, and you can get my raw emotions. If I think it's absolutely dog shit, I will tell you. And if I like it, I will tell you. So, yeah, I think we're going to have to just wait till we hear this from an actual Halo fan who's played the fucking games. It's as simple as that, really, yeah. It is as simple as that. So, I mean, yeah, when it comes out, I'll drop my thoughts in a stream during the watch party, and then I'll do like a separate review or like a separate thing of it. But really, unless like there's an actual Halo fan that's played all the Halo games, that's, you know, that knows exactly what's up with Halo, then I guess look, because what I'm noticing is just the people that are watching this show and doing reviews right now are just TV show review people, or like people that do reviews on the TV shows and movies and shit like that. Angry Joe is a person who I'd recommend if he was to do one, but I don't think he's done one. I've got a feeling it's just like a select few people. How many subs does this guy have? 57k. Should we check this one out? I don't know. Joe, are you a Halo fan? I hope so, if you're watching. Yeah, no, that's good, that's good. we'll have to. Well, I don't know who these people are. These seem to be all just. So this guy says why I love the Halo series so far. Okay.
Halo is finally getting its live action.
Okay.
Debut. I was.
At the end of the day, we need a Halo fan to give a review on the Halo series. I think that's. I'm not unless.
Really much grown up on. Halo 2 was my first experience, really much with.
Okay. This sounds like a Halo fan.
1 and 2 on the nights that they were released, but in general, let's dive
Hey
into
JJ, what's going on, man?
again on why I love Halo.
Yeah, Blow.
Series.
Give Blow more Halo shit. I would love to see Blow make more things for Halo.
2 was my first experience, really much with the Xbox and as well with the Halo.
No, Joey, not yet. So the Halo TV show comes out in like 9 days. 24th of March. Not just yet. So some people got like an early copy, or some people went to this premiere, I think, which is why they're talking about it now. But yeah.
Utterly fell in love with it. It's still my favorite Halo game to date. Halo 3, I absolutely loved as well. 4 and 5 kind of made me fall off a bit, but again, I still love the world, and especially Master Chief and Cortana, and Halo Infinite won me back into this franchise like I know and love. And
okay, so this guy's a Halo fan.
I mean, Neil Blomkamp was supposed to make this back in the day, and then it fell apart, and then he went and made District 9, and now we finally have a show that has very much been in development hell. Spielberg is producing this and actually has gone over the script to really much push this show in, and I feel like that is actually what has surprised me the most. This isn't like a perfect show, but it's a show that I'm surprisingly loving, because the trailers looked good, but it could have turned out to be a sci-fi show, which, if you've ever watched a sci-fi show, can be cheesy, not the best, and a little bit boring. And I know there's some great ones out there, don't get me wrong, but overall for me, that's how it really much feels. But Paramount Plus has really much put a lot of money into this show. First off, the visual effects absolutely look phenomenal. There's a couple here which are a little bit iffy, and I don't know if
So I've heard so like with the VFX in the show, there are some really nice scenes, or really nice segments that look absolutely gorgeous, and then there are things or scenes where the VFX or the CGI just kind of, drops in quality. So yeah, but to be fair, Miguel, I will say this: for people that the other two we watched weren't exactly like core Halo fans that have been playing all the Halo games. At least this guy started on Halo 2, right? He's played Halo 2, he loved Halo 3. Didn't really play much for Halo 4 and 5, but he's played Halo Infinite, likes that. So that's much more. His opinion is probably going to be a lot closer to what our opinion will be, considering he's a Halo fan, right? The other two opinions coming from, Ryan McCaffrey and that other chick, probably won't resonate as much with us, because they're not really Halo fans per se. So, yeah, I mean, look, at the end of the day, I guess we just need to hear, I'm going to tell you how I feel when I see it, when we do the watch party. But yeah, I think it's better. It's gonna be better to wait and hear how some of us Halo guys are feeling, and also when I'm doing the watch party, I'll be able to literally talk to you guys and see what your raw feelings are on the show. If you like it, if you hate it, love it, don't like it. You know what I mean? So. If anyone knows Star Wars Theory, I don't know if any of you guys know Star Wars Theory. He's like the biggest Star Wars channel. He does like a lot of these watch parties, and I kind of want to do a similar thing for the Halo TV series, at least for the first 3 episodes, because I find that would be the best way to talk with you all about what we've just witnessed and seen. And yeah, so I definitely want to do that, and I think that would be a better way for me to kind of give you my raw feelings and thoughts on the show. So yeah, I will 100% be doing a watch party. So make sure to, if you haven't already, guys, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, we'll wait and see. I'm hoping there are some really cool things. There are some really awesome things with this TV show. There are.
Silver team, on me.
The voice, that's again. But there are some really cool things. The Chief looks fantastic. His suit looks really good. The weapon models look fantastic. A lot of the CGI in areas looks great. Sometimes it's not so good. Chief add desync in the show. Just read that.
It's like,
so it's just the story. The story has to hit. Just has to hit. Has to hit.
Been living in the dark.
Your rage
I wonder if that is reach.
blinds you.
Ethan, I wish the Spawn 2 program was real.
Rage
I don't think I'd survive it.
is all I have left. The Covenant will not stop.
What else are you willing to sacrifice?
Everything.
What's the
That
point
shot looks
in
great.
saving humanity
There's a lot of really good
if we're
shots
gonna
here.
Give up our own.
I'm interested in finding a way to be less reliant on Dr. Halsey moving forward.
Could you imagine? Okay, so Maguire's just said it there. Could you imagine Chief, kills an elite and just starts bagging his ass, just teabagging him, rubbing his balls up in his face. And they just do it. Could you? Oh man, I actually would give the show a 10 out of 10 rating if I saw him teabag and just do it for a solid like 10 seconds. Up and down, just straight teabagging an elite. That would be hilarious. I would give the show a 10 out of 10 for that. But of course, that's never going to happen. But go like a dream.
The truth could bring us all down.
I think the Spartans look
There's
great.
something within us. Something
John.
sacred.
So it's probably going to show John
Something worth
as
protecting.
he gets taken. Yeah, a little bit Franco. Kind of, yeah. Cautiously optimistic is the best thing I can say right now. Prophet looks great. Flexing his sack on the face of the elite, yeah. And then shooting his body again, yeah, that'd be good. This shot is awesome. Chief's voice has to grow. I mean, Pablo Schreiber's voice is it's got to grow. It's going to take like an episode or two, I think, for sure. Maybe the whole series.
It's just us.
When he's talking lower like that, it's a lot better. Well, when he was in the Pelican saying like "Silver Team, on me," it's it's just very different from how Chief sounds normally, But that shot is very cool. That shot is very awesome.
It's just us.
And then it goes to the Halo music. So, yeah, I think the trailer is definitely better than I was expecting. But at the end of the day, it's Paramount Plus. It drops in 9 days, guys, and we'll do a watch party, and we'll figure out if it is somewhat good. That's going to be really the big thing of the day. Us Halo fans need a W right now. With the way Halo Infinite is, and I know Halo Infinite's going to get better. But we definitely need a W of some kind. Hey John, thank you so much for the $5, man. Is that Avery Johnson? It is actually Keys. It is Captain Keys or Commander Keys in this. So as far as I'm aware, there's going to be no Johnson, but yeah, that's just Keys. But thank you, mate, for the super chat. Very, very generous. Okay, Sponsor look very good. CGI is amazing too. Yeah, a lot of things getting me excited. A lot of things not so much, but I'm just going to try my best to say cautiously optimistic at this point, because it could. I'm just hoping for us Halo fans, it is good for us. You know what I mean? I don't care if other people like that watch TV shows don't really like it or vibe with it, but if it's a good show for Halo fans, then that's going to be what's most important. So yeah, I'll give you. The time it is releasing, I've got no clue. All I know is it's releasing on the 24th of March. But when it does release, I'll make sure to do a watch party here on the channel. So make sure to subscribe, put notifications on, guys, so you're aware of when I do that. But of course, I will make a post about it on the community page, so you guys are aware of what's happening there. I will end the stream there. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to drop a like on the stream if you enjoyed the stream. And I will catch you all in the next video, which should be tomorrow. All right.